What is up guys, Dinkze here and welcome back to another video. Today I have 5 new and different things that you can make that you can use to make your house look a little bit more spooky as it is coming to Halloween. So yeah, there's 5 different things. I'm gonna be showcasing it, then I'm gonna show you after and do a tutorial on it. So yeah, stay tuned and let's just start. So the first one is the smack door mechanism or circuit or whatever, I don't know what you can call it, but you can use this as a prank or just to make your house feel a little bit more spooky over Halloween. Now, I would use it as a prank, but anyway, let me show you how it works. So every time the daylight changes, it will change to redstone output, and it will basically detect it, and every time it detects it, it will open and close the door. So yeah, it just seems like a ghost to just come in, open the door, and just close the door. As you can see, it's basically invisible if you hit it on the ground. So yeah, as you can see, it just opened up right now, and it will scare the crap out of your friends. So next one is the flickering light. Now as you can see, this is on at the moment. As you can see, it turns off every so often. That's due to a randomizer up in the ceiling over here. So let's go check it out. It's a hopper clock, and every time it takes an output, it makes a randomizer through this dropper hopper randomizer, and basically goes to this torch and on powers it, basically making a flickering effect. I can't speak today, and it's pretty simple and what do you call it? Compact. So yeah, look forward to that on a tutorial. Now, yeah, let's move on to the next. Seriously, this is really annoying me. I'm just gonna turn it off right now. So yeah, moving on to the next one. Halfway through editing, I just realized that I didn't actually record this video. So, well, not the video, this clip. So basically, how it works is just a daylight sensor, as you can probably tell by a few contraptions in the past. But yeah, it's just a daylight sensor with a observer block, and every time it detects it, it'll go to this position. And I think it's a pretty cool thing. Now, you can probably tell the stuff behind me, but just ignore that, and yeah. So, we're gonna finally put our armor stand down and our diamond helmet that we've just made from during our mining session. We're actually currently smelting up some food right now. So yeah, let's just try on some paintings that we have. We got creeper painting. Yeah, that's a better painting, right? Yeah. Now let's see how scary it is. It's pretty scary, isn't it? Especially with that painting there. So, yeah, that's an extra detail that you could add. Anyway, moving on to the next one is a simple summon command using the lightning bolt from the command block. It's literally just a pressure plate and a command block underneath. There shouldn't be too much of a tutorial needed, but yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next one. That was a quick tutorial. This is a bat spawning device. So it uses the daylight sensor and takes an output from it and puts it to a dispenser with bats in it. And basically, you can put the block on top, and it will spawn it, making it completely hidden and pretty awesome. And no one will really suspect that it's actually being dispensed. And also, after a while, every night time it will turn on, or every time in the day, every time the sun moves, it will turn on and basically spawn a new bat. And basically, but after a while, there'll be bats swarming the place, and it will just look so cool. So, now that I've showcased them all, now it's time to do the tutorial. So, for this one, it is the door smack open device. I really need to find a better name for it, but we should zoom past these because these are actually really easy to make. So, you're going to want to break 2 blocks over here, with redstone facing over there, a block over here, break out 4 or 6 blocks actually, 1 over there and 1 beside it, so it should look like this. Then place redstone over there, a comparator over here, redstone with an observer, and I've completely done it wrong. It's an observer facing over here, making sure that it's detecting this block over here. So you're going to want to place a daylight sensor with redstone on the side, which I've also forgotten a thing, which is this repeater set to 4 ticks, and that should be the whole thing done. We can cover this up now, and every time it senses a new time, it shall do it. So say if we turn it off, as you can see, it turns on for a little bit and then closes. And yeah, now moving on to the next tutorial. Next is the flickering light effect. Now what you're going to want to do is find a light in your house and actually apply this thing to it. Well, obviously. Anyway, okay, let's just do this. So next to it, you're going to want to put a hopper clock, just like that. And if you want, it's optional, but you can put a lever over here just to toggle it on and off. So I'm just going to keep it off for now. Put a thing over here. Then put a comparator into a dropper with a hopper facing back into it, so it's a dropper hopper monostable. And then fill it up with blocks. Now, make sure, depends on what blocks you use, but 9 or 8 of them have to be stackable blocks, so they can be stacked up to 64, and one of them has to be a non-stackable block, for example, a diamond hoe. But I would not suggest using a diamond hoe because it's expensive. So yeah, let's just keep it like that. Also, you're gonna place a block next to it, a block over here, and block over there. A comparator facing outwards from the hopper, and 2 redstone over here. Now we can place that, and it should work. As you can see, we get the flickering effect if we go down, and it happens every so often because of the randomizer, and I think it's a pretty cool thing. So in my opinion, this is probably the best one if a person has armor stands, and it's also my favorite one because it's actually scary, and also it doesn't use too much resources. So the way you're going to want to do it is actually break the 2 blocks behind it. Place 2 blocks over there, I believe. Wait 1 second. Yep. Break actually this block. Put a observer facing into the block where it is standing on. So it should face like this. Then break the 2 blocks over here, and as you can see, once you've broken that block, it should turn to this position, and you're gonna take out it because it's gonna keep annoying you. Place a block over here and a daylight sensor. It can be set to day or night, it doesn't matter, and you can replace the 2 blocks, and once you've done that, you can place that and it should be perfect. So the next one is the thunderbolt trick as you enter the house. So you're going to want to place a pressure plate, and underneath the pressure plate you're going to want to break the block underneath it, and actually use the command, which I'm going to actually place now. It is /give at s a command block. So basically it will give you a command block, and you can use it mainly because you can't actually you can't, what do you call it, get it into the creative inventory. That was it. So yeah, place a block underneath. So yeah, place it underneath the block, go into it, and actually go in the description of this video, and there should be a thing. You can copy it and apply it to here, which is that's the whole thing. That's basically it. Then you can come out, block the area with grass or whatever it is, so no one actually notices it. And yeah, and you can go in, boom. Now you should probably make sure that you're not in survival mode, because this will probably kill you. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest doing that. Last but not least is the bat spawning device, and I think this is the best one in terms of how it actually makes you feel around the house, and it basically makes you feel very spooky. Because unlike the other ones, it basically just like does stuff to you, but this one actually you can see it from far away, and it makes this. It basically says, "Oh, this guy's house looks spooky. I probably shouldn't go in there." Anyway, so yeah, you're gonna break 2 blocks, place a what's that called? A dispenser. And once again, it's very simple. Using the exact same things that we've used before. with the thing facing outwards, just like that, and make sure it's running into a block next to the dispenser, just like this, with redstone over here, and a daylight sensor. You can block it up after. Yeah, you can do that after, but this one can't be blocked up because it needs daylight access for it to work. But you can put glass on top or something, I don't know. But yeah, let's just remove that block because it's annoying me. You can now break this block and fill it up with the spawn eggs that you want. I'm gonna be using bats and stuff because it makes the house feel like a lot spooky. But yeah. And now it is finally completed. If we change it to night mode, as you can see, a bat is spawned. And with that, I shall end the video. If you did like the video, please like, subscribe, and peace. And now please turn on notifications because on the day of Halloween, I will be releasing a video about a Halloween special. Now, some of you may know what it is because you may have worked with me. But actually, uh, yeah, it's like a kind of a cinematic type thing, and no, it's not a mini movie, but mainly because I'm not a animator, and I don't really find Minecraft that scary unless if it's animated. So yeah, I'm just gonna be sticking for the redstone bits for now. Anyway, if you did like the video, please like, subscribe, and peace, and I shall see you later.